Children, welcome back to Max Made Easy. Let's continue with exponents exercise 5b part 3d. Here, this is a set of formulas which you need to learn before solving a problems. If you are thorough with this problem, you can able to solve the problems very easily. Here, this is our question and where we are going to apply multiple formulas in one question itself. For solving one problem, you need to apply the formula couple of times. Here, this is our question, and here what you need to do is first you have to multiply the 3 inside. This power should be multiplied inside. So 1 to the power of 3, that is 1 to the power of 3 is 1, and similarly 2 to the power of 3 is 8, and x to the power of 3 I am writing down as it is into here 6 square. I'm applying this square to 6 as well as to the x. So when you apply it to the 6, it becomes 36x square. I hope it's clear. Now I'm going to just merge this together. That is, I have placed this 36x square with 1. Multiply this both, then it will be 36x square by 8x cube. Here you can just cancel it. 2 4 twos are, and similarly 4 nines are is 36. This is how you got 9 by 2, and here x to the power of 2, x to the power of 3. Here it is in the form of x a to the power of m by a to the power of n, where a is equal to x, m is equal to 2, and n is equal to 3. We all know this. See here children, m and n, just compare these two values, n is greater. So you have to write the formula where n is greater. Now just substitute this values over here. So what you get is 9 by 2, I'm writing down as it is. And what is a? X, n minus m. N is 3 and m is 2. So 3 minus 2. It will be 9 by 2 into x to the power of 1. So you can simply say that 9 by 2x is the answer. Here is our next question. First of all, here you are going to divide two fraction terms. That is, the terms are in the fractions. It is very easy, children. I will explain you with a small example and it will be very clear. First of all, you have to multiply this power inside with the numerator as well as with the denominator. 1 square, 4 square, a square, b to the power of 2 whole to the power of 2. So it is in the form of a to the power of m whole to the power of n. So you can write it as a to the power of mn. I have done this directly. I hope you have understood because I have explained lot of times in my previous videos. C square divided by 3 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 4, a to the power of 4 into 2 is 8, b to the power of 4, c to the power of 4 into 8, 4 into 2 is 8. So this is what you get. Now it is in the division, right? So you can just write down like this. Let me explain you a small example, children. If you are having 4 divided by 2, then what you will do, children? You will directly divide it, right? Because both are integers. Even in the numerator it is integer as well as in the denominator it is integer. So you will directly divide it and write it as 2 is the answer. See, the numerator is also an integer. Denominator is also an integer. So you all know how to do it. Now, if the numerator is a fraction, and similarly the denominator is also a fraction, then what you are going to do? Look here carefully, children. It is very easy. If you understand this simple problem, you can able to do that problem also. What is there in the numerator? It is 1 by 4. Just write down as it is. You have to follow the same method, children, whenever you get a division of fraction. And what is the sign over here? Division. So it becomes multiplication. You have to remember this. It becomes multiplication. And what is over here? Another fraction. 1 by 2, right? What is there in the numerator? 1. Denominator is 2. But when you are going to write over here, what is there in the numerator here? 1, right? But you are going to write 2, which is there in the denominator of that should be written as a numerator, that is 2, and for the denominator you have to write 1. Here it was in the numerator, but here you have to write it in the denominator. Now just cancel it. 2 ones are 2 twos are, so our answer is 1 by 2. I hope it's clear. So we are going to follow the same method. We are going to follow the same one over here also. This division becomes multiplication. I'm writing it as it is in the fraction part in the numerator as it is, and this division will become multiplication, and this part will become reciprocal. That is, 3 to the power of 4 is in numerator. Here it will become to the denominator, and this part is in the denominator and it will become to the numerator. I hope it's clear. Now I am going to split this 4 as 2 to the power of 2, because it will be very easy for us to solve this. So it becomes 2 to the power of 4. Since even here it is 2 to the power of 4 and here it is 2 to the power of 4, you can just cancel it up. And now get all the numbers at one place and all the terms at one place. Now it is b to the power of 4 and b to the power of 4. You can just cancel it. So leftover is here. It is in the here I have cancelled it. I think it didn't reflected over here. Yeah, we have cancelled this. So you have to apply the formula only for this a term as well as to the c term. And we all know that m is greater over here when compared to 2, m and n, that is 8 and 2. M is 8 and n is 2, and when you compare this to m is greater, even here the m is greater. So you are going to apply the same formula where m is greater. A to the power of m by a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m minus n. So 1 by 3 into a to the power of 8 minus 2, c to the power of 8 minus 2, 1 by 3 to the power of 4 into a to the power of 6, c to the power of 6. Now you can just multiply this 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, it will be 81. So our answer is a to the power of 6, c to the power of 6 by 81. Here is our next question. Here there is a power 3, right? So this power 3 is applied to all this 5 x to the power of 7. These two terms you are going to apply this 3. So 3 to the power of 5, sorry, 5 to the power of 3, children. 5 to the power of 3 x to the power of 7 whole to the power of 3 into 10 to the power of 2. Here it is having 2, right? So 10 to the power of 2 into x to the power of 2 whole to the power of 2. Divided by, similarly, even here just multiply this 7 inside, it becomes 2 to the power of 7 into x to the power of 6 whole to the power of 7. Now if you find this part and this x part, and here in this part it is in the form of a to the power of m whole to the power of n, where a is equal to x is x, m is equal to 7 and n is equal to 3 over this part. Similarly for the next one, it is m is equal to 2 and n is equal to 2. Next apply the the same formula in the third part, that is over here. M is equal to 6 and n is equal to 7. So 3 times I am going to apply the same formula, and it becomes 7 into 3, 5 to the power of 3 into x to the power of 7 into 3 will be 7 into 3. I am writing it down as it is. Next step, we are going to multiply this 2 So we are going to write at time as 21, and 10 to the power of 2 x to the power of 2 into 2 by 2 to the power of 7 into x to the power of 6 into 7. So when you multiply it inside, what you get is this one. Here, now get all the number terms at one place. Numbers at one place, and here you can just split this 10. Split this 10 because it is a big number. You have to make it as smaller as possible so that you can simplify it further. A to the power of m whole to the power of a to the power of m into a to the power of n. So here x and x, two are in x form. This 10 I am going to do it in next step. First let's do this x1, x part. So we all know the formula, x to the power of 21 plus 4, right? I am applying this formula to this part, children. This part, and it will become x to the power of 25. Now a to the power of m by a to the power of n, where m is equal to 25 and n is equal to 42. We all know the n part is greater, that is 42 is greater. So at that time you have to use this formula. So 5 to the power of 3, 10 to the power of 2 by 2 to the power of 7 into x to the power of 42 minus 25. It will be 17, x to the power of 17. And now I am going to split this 10 as 5 2s is 10, right? Or else you can even make the factors by putting this kind of thing and find out the factors for the 10. You can do either in this way or that way, children. Always start dividing with the least number. 2 5s is 10 and 5 1s is 5. So 2 into 5 is the answer. That is 2 to the power of 1 into 5 to the power of 1 will be the answer. Right? In this way also you can do it, or else you can directly write it as 5 2s are 10, but remember that it should be in the least form, and it should be in the, since it is 5 to the power of 3 over here, I have planned to split this so that here you will get 5 to the power of 2. Now just multiply this 2 inside, so 5 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 2. Again 2 to the power of 2 by 2 to the power of 7. It is in the form of a to the power of m by a to the power of n, where a is equal to 2, m is equal to 2, and n is equal to 7. Since n is greater, we are going to apply this formula. A to the power of m by a to the power of n is equal to 1 by a to the power of n minus m. So our answer will be 7 minus 2. And here we are going to apply the formula of a to the power of m into a to the power of n over here. So a to the power of m plus n will be the answer. So that is what I have added directly and put a direct step over here. 5 to the power of 5, that is 3 plus 2 is 5 by 2 to the power of 5 into x to the power of 17. Now you can just multiply 5 times, then it will be 3125 by 2 5 times, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So it will be 32. X to the power of 17 is the answer. I hope it's clear. Let's move on to the next question. Even here you have to multiply the square inside with each one, so you will get this kind of thing. I'm just multiplying the square with each term, that is 7 in 7 square, p to the power of 4, 9 to the power of 8 2 is 16. Similarly here also I'm going to multiply this power with each term inside this, and here just multiply this term with power 2. I hope first step is clear. Now it is in the form of a to the power of m into n, that is p, right? And q is also here and r is also here. So now you can just apply it to pqr, and it becomes 4 plus 3, and for q it becomes 8 plus 3, for r it becomes 10 plus 3. This is what I have written, and now just add them all together. Just add them all together. Here I'm going to make a split, that is, here it is 4, so 4 can be written as 2 into 2, and similarly 14 can be written as 7 into 2. And don't forget to place a square over here, children, because there is a square on the 14 as well as on the 4. So I'm placing the cube over here on square over here. Don't forget it, children. It is very important. If you forget to write a power, the complete question answer becomes wrong. I have splitted it. Now just apply it over here. I am applying a to the power of m by a to the power of n form over here with this 2. I'll just make a circle over here, children. With this 2, I am applying a to the power of m into a to the power of n. Sorry, a to the power of m by a to the power of n, or else you can even apply a to the power of m into a to the power of n by this 2. From this 2, you can apply a to the power of m into a to the power of n. Both way it's correct, children. For that only I am doing this kind of thing. Previously I have added all the things. Here you can do in any way, but apply the formula in a correct method and where you have to apply. Here you can cancel 7 to the power of 2 and 7 to the power of 2. It gets cancelled up. 2 to the power of 3 minus 2, 2 to the power of 3, and remaining all I have written as it is. Now it becomes 3 minus 1 will become, sorry, 3 minus 2 will become 1, 2 to the power of 3, and similarly I have written all the numbers as same. And now here you can put it as 2 to the a to the power of m into a to the power of n form, and here this p is in the form of a to the power of m by a to the power of n. Similarly q also, it is in the a to the power of m. Q and r both are in the a to the power of m by a to the power of n form. So you have to apply all the formulas now. Firstly I have applied over here, and it becomes 2 to the power of 3 plus 1. So it is 4, and now apply it for p, q, r, and all these three are in the form of a to the power of m by a to the power of n. For some of the terms, for p, m is greater, so you're going to apply this formula, and for q and r you are going to apply this first formula. So here we are going to apply the formula q to the power of 21 minus 20 and r to the power of 13 minus 8, and p, since n is greater, you are going to apply this first formula, so it will be in the denominator, p to the power of 12 minus 7. When you subtract all this, you will get it as 2 to the power of 4, q to the power of 1, r to the power of 5 by p to the power of 5. Now just multiply this 2 4 times. So you will get 16 q r to the power of 5 by p to the power of 5. I hope you understood this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell button. Check the description box for more problems on exponents. Thanks for watching.